according to some leading health experts in the country. A digital detox, improved mental health, scientifically backed CBD oil, and predominantly plant-based diets are among the top health and wellness trends for the year 2020. For some of you that may have overindulged in food and drinks over the holiday season, we've invited Cape Town-based nutritional consultants and health and wellness expert Vanessa de Ascencao to discuss how you can recover from that, as well as unpack some of the medical trends we can look forward to this year. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, thank you so much for having me.
Vanessa, what are some of the big health and wellness trends that we can look forward to in 2020? Things that people should be keeping an eye on?
Okay, so there's a big move towards plant-based nutrition, as we all know. So that basically means the majority of your diet, 70 to 80% of your diet, is plant-based. Food in season, organic plant-based foods, seeds, nuts, legumes, and then being flexitarian, meaning that predominantly you eat plant-based, and then if you choose to, you have the highest quality animal protein sourced from the best possible source, meaning no insulin growth factors, no antibiotics, no all the hormones that go into food. So when you do choose to eat animal products, you choose the absolute best quality. That goes with chicken, red meat, eggs, etc. So that's a big trend. People are definitely taking responsibility for their health and they're choosing to put the highest quality nutrients. So that's the big shift, actually, is the quality and source of our food. There's always a big shift towards taking care of your well-being in terms of restorative biohacking, which means using the latest technology, science, nutrition to really optimize your health. So that's where things like nootropics come in, good quality supplements like CBD. CBD is huge at the moment. It's a huge trend. I think from 2020 and beyond, it's going to be a staple, and it's a huge trend for 2020. But the thing is to choose the best quality CBD. So in South Africa, there's something called Biocanna, which is unbelievable in terms of the way it absorbs in the body and its research and quality. I would also say that things like sleep. So digital detox is big, moving away from screen time and being on your cell phone and on social media, but actually wearing wearable tech where you measure your sleep, your health markers, your physical activity. There's a big shift towards getting that feedback from wearing technology. There's a big shift between, with regards to sleep, mindfulness. How do we de-stress? How do we cope with the pressure of everyday life? How do we deal with mental health issues? In South Africa, we have 1 in 6 people who suffer from mental health issues, whether it be depression, anxiety, substance abuse. How many of us are addicted to pharmaceuticals, drugs, sleeping medication? So there's a huge shift in terms of awareness, bringing awareness to mental health, and how is it that we cope with our everyday lives and how do we deal with stress. Also, complementary medicine in terms of nutraceuticals is huge because we're now moving from the model of treating symptoms and disease, and we're going into preventative, personalized medicine and nutrition, which is really powerful because it means that instead of waiting for something to happen to us, we arming ourselves and really giving our body the tools that the body needs in order to cope with whatever comes our way. So preventative medicine, personalized nutrition, top quality nutraceuticals to not, it's not a substitute for a healthy diet, but definitely an adjunct to good nutrition, good lifestyle, good sleeping habits, good relationships, all of that. So I see those as the main trends that are happening for 2020.
Wow, you've certainly given us a lot to think about. I just want to ask you about a plant-based diet. What are some of the health benefits of that?
Well, eating plant-based, you're getting a plethora of nutrients from plants, especially eating seasonally. So seasonally meaning, you eat winter vegetables and winter fruits in winter. So you don't have the same thing throughout the year. You're sourcing products and food from organic sources and farmers markets. So whatever's available at the time is what you eat. So you're getting in a host of phytonutrients, phytochemicals, antioxidants, because plants are so powerful. You must remember that whatever you eat is literally what your cells are made up of. So if you're eating an abundance of plant-based nutrients, they have so many benefits, especially as a whole food. And then also remember that you're putting a lot of fiber in your body, a lot of phytonutrients, you're alkalizing your body by eating a lot of plant-based foods, you're eating as close to nature as possible. So if you're eating this way, you naturally decrease processed sugar, processed carbohydrates, refined foods, you decrease the toxic overload in the body, and you're actually nourishing your body. And I think there's a big shift as well in 2020, moving away from obsessive weight loss, so diets that are based on weight loss only, and shifting towards nutrition that is for health, preventative medicine. How do we optimize our health? How do we feel good? So those kind of things are emerging as top trends versus this obsession with how do we restrict food, what's the best way to lose weight. Remember, the healthier you are, your body will naturally be slim and in perfect well-being, and that should be your focus, always on health. So by eating plant-based, you're actually restoring your body's natural environment in order for it to heal itself. You're providing nutrients, you feel better, and you naturally move away from highly processed, refined foods.
Vanessa, just one quick thing. Your best piece of advice for those that may have overindulged during the festive season?
Yes. Okay, so the first thing I would recommend is something like milk thistle. Just because your liver is your body's detox organ and you want to really support your liver. So things like dandelion, milk thistle, especially if it's got organic silymarin in it, is very powerful. Dandelion drops, having just simply hot water and lemon in the morning is very powerful. And then also sweating, exercising gets rid of toxins. And I think don't beat yourself up. I think the big thing is just to be gentle on yourself and just take it day by day. So whatever you try to change, just make it in small little steps, whether it be, cutting out sugar, removing alcohol, trying to sleep more, whatever it is, just do it in small little increments. Just don't set up these massive goals that you aren't able to achieve and then you let yourself down. So if you've overindulged, just get back on track. As I mentioned, milk thistle is an incredible nutrient for your liver to detoxify. I also really like dandelion. There's a product in South Africa called Origin 8, which is green tea extract. And I love green tea because it's such a powerful antioxidant, and it really supports your metabolism, your heart, your cardiovascular system. Also great for the liver, and it gives your body a lot of antioxidants and nutrients. And then just start eating healthily, move, sleep, and just be gentle on yourself.
Vanessa, thank you so much. That's Vanessa de Ascencao, a nutritional consultant as well as a health and wellness expert, joining us from our Cape Town studio to chat to us about some of the medical trends that we need to keep an eye on for this year, and also how to look after yourself and get back on track if you overindulge during the festive season. All right, so we've got a couple more minutes left of the program. When we began, we asked you, what is your impression